Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Be a long day for you. Kill. Hey, shift. Check hot route. Hot. 3. Shift.
Kamara. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Wilson looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Fair catch.
Not good at all. Punt him just 24 yards there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 41-yard line.
Second and 11 at the 41. Now Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And they'll try a jet sweep. It's Rager. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. We'll call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Murray. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Shotgun now from Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Here we go. 58. Come back. 58 to Mike.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22.
22 yards. First down, Seattle.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Young on the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Pass. Interception.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
The 26-yard line.
Watch the slip. Mike 5-4.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And some room to roll now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Murray now. Airing this one out for Evans. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. Touchdown number 18 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. This time Wilson will throw. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
intended for number 8.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And this returnable for Rager. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over.
8-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. But here we go on fourth down with Murray. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's third down.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. The throw over the middle, taken in, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now a first down carry, it's Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Seahawks' 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
What you doing out there, boy? This ain't no high school take football.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14. Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosichan to kick it away. And that'll He'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my...
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On the play.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Seattle.
David Njoku with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On third down, Murray. Open man has got one. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Murray. Flush to his right. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now his signal and a timeout call.
86.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And 1.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Now they try the right side here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Down at the 40.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4
yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Chandler Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson, and the pressure gets to him again. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Murray. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught at the 20. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, it's Camara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Rip left, rip left. Check, check, check. Deuce.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Now it's Lockett. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. So pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Chase Young racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
9-yard gain on the play.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Wilson now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Intercepted.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
54.
From the gun, Murray. And he'll get this one underneath to Camara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back now in Tampa. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Murray now on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. A 10th carry for Camara. So that one will get him halfway to the 1st down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Switch. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They run it again with Kamara. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And 5. On the Seahawks 40.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 37. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
He's taken down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. To throw, it's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. How about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing.
Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check 24, check 24.
Murray keeps it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Murray taking it in, and the Bucs have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Buccaneers 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Back to throw it, Murray. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Today's final.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance.